Hey everyone, Eric Leamy here. You are watching yet another video from my secondary YouTube channel / secondary YouTube vlog, in which I present to all of you my sentimental thoughts coming from my heart and my soul, and my mental oddball shenanigans come from my mind and brain. This is EML 77 TV, episode 772. What's going on? August 6, 2020, 7:27 p.m. What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys had a wonderful day. It's been a crazy week for me. A lot of humidity, but the temps were down a little bit, but still you can get roasting hot. Not only that, but it's been a little challenging at work, but I'm okay. Locked my keys in the car again, so I had to call my father, who had the extra key, to unlock the door, at least unlock the doors for me. But I made a smart move, ladies, and I decided to do it. I put it off last time I did this. I decided to make myself a second key, so I have my second key. So that way, if I lock my keys in the car, oh, wait a minute, in the wallet, hey, look at this, clink, clink, hello. So that's going to be totally awesome. So I got to be smart now. Yep, I was going to New York Bagel, trying to get me some pizza bagels. They didn't have any. I'm like, okay, that's not acceptable. So here we go. Just to let you guys know what's been going on, I know. We gotta talk about NXT last night, because this NXT was a doozy, and I thought things were chaotic on Monday Night Raw. It's just gotten worse on NXT. It's crazy. I'm like, this ought to be fun. So they kicked it off with the number one contenders match for the NXT Women's Championship, being held by the lovely, the gorgeous, and the beautiful Genius of the Sky herself, Io Shirai. Rhea Ripley versus Dakota Kai. Australia versus New Zealand, an international battle. And match went back and forth. Rhea Ripley, who I have a nickname for Rhea Ripley, the Baroness of Brutality. That's right. I'm going to hashtag and tweet her that. Got a new nickname, the Baroness of Brutality. Got to hashtag that. Anyways, so these two ladies, lovely ladies, went at it until Rhea Ripley was about to finish off Dakota Kai. Here comes Mercedes Martinez of the Robert Stone brand. Seems like Robert Stone has not let go of what Rhea did to him. Rhea says she was finished with Robert Stone brand, but Robert Stone brand was not finished with Rhea. So Mercedes Martinez kicked her. Dakota Kai capitalized with a go to kick. 1, 2, 3. Dakota Kai will face Io Shirai at NXT TakeOver 30 for the NXT Women's Championship. Sound like William Shatner there. Yeah, Dakota Kai and Io Shirai. That rhymes. Kai Shirai. Whatever. So that was, so that's going to be a heck of a matchup. But Mercedes Martinez versus Rhea Ripley would be a heck of a matchup too. So I would love to see that matchup. And hey, that'd be the second number one contenders match for whoever wins after NXT TakeOver. So that was a heck of a matchup. And, and Robert Stone, what a goof, what a goomball, what a goony bird this Robert Stone, and just what a goony bird this Robert Stone is. He gets his feet run over by a tank, driven by a small tank, driven by Shotzi Blackheart, which shouldn't hurt that much. He's got Aaliyah, he's got Mercedes Martinez. Robert Stone brand, what is up with that guy? Looks like Paulie D on crack with a goofy hair. I was like, dude, I thought he was really goofy when he was part of the when he first came in Impact Wrestling, but he's more goofier. I'm glad Chelsea Green decided to fire him. Yeah, so we have not seen much of Chelsea Green since that happened because of the pandemic and whatnot. So hopefully we see her back in the ring soon. Shane Thorne seems to be a little upset with Bronson Reed's recent success. So he took it upon himself to try to take the momentum away from Bronson Reed, who was the first qualifier for the North American Championship ladder match for NXT TakeOver 30. Bronson Reed hit him with a tsunami splash. So that would, and So that gave Bronson Reed a victory, handing the momentum into NXT TakeOver 30. Damian Priest defeated Oni Lorcan and the debuting Rich Holland to earn a spot in that ladder match at TakeOver 30 after hitting Lorcan with the Reckoning. So that was good. And Bronson Reed, while Damian Priest was getting interviewed, Bronson Reed said, "Hey, Damian, congratulations, man. You know, guess I'll see you at NXT TakeOver 30." Damian Priest comes over and says, "Bronson, listen, if you have any dreams and aspirations, you can forget it because I'll be walking out with the North American title." He said, "That challenge." So they're going to go one-on-one next week. So that's going to be a heck of a matchup. Meanwhile, Legado del Fantasma attacks Breezango, beat up on Fandango. So, and it seems like Santos Escobar, the NXT Cruiserweight Champion, has been taking exception to stuff that Isaiah Swerve Scott said about him. Okay, this ought to be fun. So we'll see what happens. Will there be a 6-man tag between Isaiah Swerve Scott and Breezango and Legado del Fantasma? We'll find out for sure. And so that was going on. William Regal addressed the North American title ladder match. Dexter Lumis, who originally qualified, is not going to be medically cleared to compete by NXT TakeOver 30. So, but he also had a chat with Johnny Gargano and Finn Balor as they were not pinned and submitted in their respective matches. And you know what? Neither was Rich Holland. So, those three gentlemen, in fact, after this matchup, whoever did not get pinned or submitted in the final triple threat match between Kushida, Cameron Grimes, and an opponent to be named, those four who have not been pinned and submitted in their respective triple threat matches will receive a second chance, 2 second chance matches, and the winners of those 2 matches will be part in 2 weeks now, and the winners of those 2 matches will be added to the ladder match. So that's why William Regal is going to do that. So 3 spots have yet to be fulfilled. So we'll see what happens. And speaking of Cameron Grimes, guy could not shut up. In fact, he's got his mouth so big you can hear him while your ears are blocked. I don't know. Cameron Grimes' mouth is so big a deaf person can hear him. That's how bad. That's how big. How much of a big mouth Cameron Grimes has. In a non-title match, Keith Lee defeated him, and then there comes. And Skylar Bordeaux says something in Latin. Here comes Karrion Kross. Says, well, we're going to do this the hard way. Fine. I'm sure William Regal's not interested, so I'm doing things my way. He attacked a few superstars in the back. Danny Burch was one of them. And Danny Burch says, I want retribution, so next week, Danny Burch and Karrion Kross are going to go at it. That's going to be a barn burner of a brawl. I expect those two mad cats to go at it. And if I were Keith Lee, I would talk to William Regal, So that's that's going to be a barn burner brawl. So Tegan Nox, after not defeating Io Shirai for the NXT Women's Championship, but she faced Indy Hartwell, who's been sounding like one of the Iconics. And if you repackage her, you can because she almost looks like the twin sister almost of Billie Kay. So you can have, like, Billie Kay has a sister that no one knew about, and she joins the Iconics, and I don't know. But I think the Iconics are so much friends, and I don't think they want to break up their friendship. But Indy Hartwell started to sound like one of the Iconics. I'm like, oh, Lord, here we go. But she is from Australia, too, so. And it's like, wow, At first, I'm like, oh, boy. But then, she could pass herself as a third Iconic. If the Iconics want to add somebody, Hartwell would have been perfect for them. So, anyways, the two went at it, and Tegan Nox, a.k.a. Lady Kane, hit the shiniest wizard to defeat Miss Indy Hartwell. That was a heck of a matchup. But here's the fun part. Ladies and gentlemen, the elephant in the room, the main event. Imperium, the team of Marcel Bartel and Fabian Eichner, who are the tag team champions, defending the titles against the Undisputed Era team of Fish and O'Reilly. So, what's the elephant in the room? Former Indianapolis Colts punter Pat McAfee and former NXT champion, bothers me to say that because the longest reigning NXT champion, Adam Cole, Bebe. These two rivalry I think it was a year ago, a couple of years ago, on NXT was at a live show. I think it was in Minnesota, Indianapolis. I think that was the hometown of Pat McAfee, and Adam Cole had some issues. Forgive me for wiping my nose. It's driving me crazy. Has some issues with Pat McAfee. McAfee's like, and a lot of words were exchanged, shoves were exchanged. And they've been going at it. In fact, Adam Cole was at a takeover event, on one of the takeover events. Pat McAfee was there, and all of a sudden, Adam Cole had called him a dork, and nice George dork, and all that. And the watch-alongs they do, Pat McAfee tried to suck up to Adam Cole, trying to do the Undisputed Era sign, and Adam Cole just stop it. And every time Pat McAfee runs his mouth, shut up, Pat. So it was like, these two are going at it. A lot of tensions. And this has been going for like a year or so, for a while. Then all of a sudden, Pat McAfee decided, well, I'm going to invite Adam Cole on the Pat McAfee show and talk about, what's going on, trying to be civil. And all of a sudden, Pat McAfee decided to saying short jokes to Adam Cole. Now, Adam Cole is not a small guy. He's sort of like Shawn Michaels-esque to me. I mean, Shawn Michaels basically paved the way for like young, cruiserweights type deal with the wrestlers with speed and agility and technical wizardry. I think Bret Hart could have it handed it too, because Bret Hart was no huge guy or anything like that. He was about almost the same size as Shawn Michaels or an Adam Cole. They paved the way for superstars like Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish. The ones that don't have to worry about lifting people up and throwing them out of the ring, and technical wizardry, body part. Gotta respect Adam Cole. Gotta respect the Undisputed Era. But then the short jokes came. Adam Cole popped off at Pat McAfee, swearing at him and such. But then Triple H says, "Hey, I think you two should talk it out." So fine. And then all of a sudden, Adam Cole apologized. Pat McAfee says, "Okay, we'll hash it out." This past last night, they showed a tweet of them shaking hands, talking it out. Pretty cool, right? Well, that didn't last long. Pat McAfee came out to color commentate for with Tom Phillips, Mauro Ranallo, and Beth Phoenix. And McAfee keeps running his mouth during the matchup between Imperium and Undisputed Era for the Tag Team Championship. And Adam Cole's like within an earshot, like 20 feet away from Pat McAfee, who's another big mouth. I don't know what it is with people in big mouths, man. Let me tell you. Dude keeps telling him about the situation. Beth Phoenix says Beth Phoenix has had enough of that. He says, "I'm out." Mauro Ranallo says, "Hey, I thought you guys said all this thing. We were cool, and we're cool and all that." And he keeps on talking. And Adam Cole says, "Hey, dude, listen, it's in the past. Chill out. Let's talk about the match. Talk about my boys. Let's cut it out. Let's squash this right now. Chill out. Stop it." And all of a sudden, Pat McAfee turns and looks at Tom Phillips. He's an angry little elf, isn't he? I'm like, what? You did not just say that. Tell me he did not just say that. Adam Cole grabs a bottle of water, splashes his face. He starts screaming at him. You want to go? You want to go? Kyle O'Reilly was distracted. Bobby Fish got hit with the European bomb. Imperium pins him. Imperium retains the titles. I'm like, McAfee, you idiot. What have you done, you dummy? You cost the Undisputed Era the tag team titles. I figured if I were McAfee, I would freaking run out of the building right now. No, McAfee's taunting Adam Cole. Adam Cole wants to tear him a new one. Right? Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Matt Bloom, a.k.a. A-Train, Albert, Tensai, try to defuse the situation. They're trying to get Pat McAfee out of the building. Pat McAfee says, "You know what? at the end of the day, you're always going to be a small little beep. That set Adam Cole off, and then all of a sudden, Pat McAfee decided to walk away, and then Randy Orton style punt, boom, to the head. I'm like, and Triple H got so mad, he pushed, he shoved. Pat McAfee told him, get out of the building, get out of the building. Pat McAfee turns around, hey, unprofessional, huh? Unprofessional place, this place is unprofessional? Wow. The idiot, Pat McAfee is an idiot. He is a dope. Dude wins one Super Bowl, he thinks he's the best punter in the whole world. Dude, the Patriots won 6 Super Bowls, all right? The Steelers won 6 Super Bowls. They're 6 times better than you, Pat McAfee. You dope. Pat McAfee is a dope. And I mean, just, you know, Pat McAfee can never shut up, you know? And just, he may be a former All-Pro punter, but, you know, NXT coach Shawn Michaels, they're trying to split them up. They're trying, and Pat McAfee is a dummy. So, I'm like, your Big Dolph's got any trouble. Short jokes, really? Short jokes? I think Adam Cole, and you add Chad Gable to the Undisputed Era. Chad Gable should be get involved in this just to beat the snot out of Adam Cole. But Chad Gable's gotten turned over a new leaf, though. That's something you need to look out for on SmackDown. So, anyways, running on the mouth. Pat McAfee could not shut up. I mean, and then Adam Cole says, you know what, I've had enough. He probably told Hunter, listen, I want McAfee in the matchup. Triple H decided to challenge on behalf of Adam Cole, to challenge Pat McAfee. Well, like a couple hours ago, trying to find out, McAfee accepted. So, another match has been added to NXT TakeOver 30. It is Pat McAfee going one-on-one Adam Cole. It's not the first time a football player went up against a pro wrestler. WrestleMania 11, 1995, Lawrence Taylor defeating Bam Bam Bigelow. Unlike that matchup, Adam Cole is going to light up McAfee like a Christmas tree. Let me tell you something. Pat McAfee, you may be an all-pro punter, but you have won one Super Bowl. You know, listen, Patriots won 6. They're better. And Adam Cole is triple crowned in NXT. You suspect everything you're going to beat Adam Cole. No way you're going to beat Adam Cole, baby. Because the fact of the matter is, Adam Cole is going to light you up like a Christmas tree. Adam Cole is going to smack you so hard, he's going to socially distance your lips from your face. That's I'm calling it right now. If I'm making an early prediction, who will win the match between Adam Cole and Pat McAfee, I'm going with Adam Cole. Adam Cole is going to light him up. And you know what? If I were at NXT, I would kick this thing up a notch and put this thing in a steel cage. I want to see Pat McAfee. I want to see how he feels. You know, I want to see what happens when you run your mouth against Adam Cole. You know, listen, Adam Cole can be the type of guy who cheats, but hey, he does whatever it takes to win the match. All right? You got to respect out of him. In fact, the Undisputed Era did whatever it takes to get all the titles in NXT, and they were undisputed gold. You know, Adam Cole was NXT champion, Roderick Strong North American champion, Fisher and O'Reilly were tag team champions. At one time, the Undisputed Era, 2019 was the year of the Undisputed Era. And I'll tell you one thing, 2020, I think the Undisputed Era, they're not going to play around. They know what to do. So Adam Cole, Pat McAfee, that's going to happen in NXT TakeOver 30. McAfee is going to get lit up like a Christmas tree. I'll say it once again. Pat McAfee is going to get lit up like a Christmas tree. I don't care if he's an all-pro punter. You know what? He's with a team that stunk. Only won 1 Super Bowl. How many did my Patriots win? 6. Pat McAfee will be the idiot. Will probably cry about how the Patriots deflated balls. Well, the only excuse my language, the only balls that are going to be deflated will be yours, McAfee, when Adam Cole kicks you in them. In fact, Adam Cole's going to knock your teeth so far down your throat, you stick a toothbrush up your rear end to brush them. You know what, Pat McAfee? You've did it now. You have opened your mouth, made elf jokes. That's not acceptable. Adam Cole will beat you. Adam Cole will beat you. Adam Cole, baby, will beat you. Don't believe me? No, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? boys and girls, that is undisputed. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, don't know what to tell you on that one, man. Don't know what to tell you. It's going to be a barn burner brawl. It's going to be a barn burner. NXT TakeOver 30, man. It was in a couple of weeks. So, I recently got this. So, guess what? I'm going to enter the code in so I can extend it. So I can watch SummerSlam and NXT TakeOver 30. Was supposed to be in my home state of Boston, but because of COVID-19, that ain't happening in Boston. It's going to happen somewhere else. I can't wait. I personally cannot wait. I cannot wait to see Adam Cole light up Pat McAfee like a freaking Christmas tree. I am saying it right now. Saying it right now. Pat McAfee, and I'm sure every Patriot fan is going to root for you to get your butt kicked by Adam Cole. I'm one of them. You ran your mouth too much, now you're going to bend. Oh, that's right, you got your butt kicked by Katie Nolan in that Madden tournament a few months ago. Oh my gosh. If somebody can bring that up, Adam Cole, please, you can bring that up. That's right. And the lovely Katie Nolan, I think she's cute in my opinion, is a fellow Massachusetts native, fellow Patriots fan. Hey, all right. I want to know how her reaction is if we find out, hey, you're going to wrestle. This is going to be fun. All right. NXT, it's going to be talked about. It was on Get Up with Greeny. Mike Greenberg talked to Triple H. Triple H issued an open challenge. Pat McAfee was on his honeymoon with his wife. Said, hey, I accept the challenge. Good luck, McAfee. You're going to get lit up like a Christmas tree. That's what's going to happen. And you know what? You know, Christmas and Thanksgiving will come early because Adam Cole is going to make McAfee feel like a Thanksgiving turkey after he gets lit up like a Christmas tree. We'll see what happens. All right, that's all the time I have on this show, on this episode of EML 77 TV Next night's NXT review. Pat McAfee versus Adam Cole. It's going to happen. All right. I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day and wonderful night, actually. And I'll see you in episode 773. Peace.